If I come over here to my referral widgets, how many of you remember this when we launched over 2 years ago? And we tried to kick it off with the niche newsletters or whatever, but we didn't have the plan to build the subscriber base like we do today. We have mastered the plan building the subscriber base on the local newsletter, and we've also we're in heavy works on the niche newsletters, and we're going to be able to use Facebook to build up those newsletters. Okay, and I don't think anybody else has cracked the code to this like we have. But here's what's going to happen. Okay, if I come over here and if I add a new widget, and I'm just going to call this local, and I'm going to create my widget. Okay, so now I got my widget. And by the way, this is the first time I've seen this in a long time, so I could completely fall on my face right now. What's going to happen is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to edit this. And you're going to notice that you got these tabs here. So you can go through and you can do your settings. Congrats, you're subscribed, and we highly recommend this. And subscribe to these publications. And then we can put tracking codes in here. And then when we come over here, we can either show a message after they have subscribed to these other publications, or what's better is we can redirect them to a URL. So I was talking to Connie this morning because there's three big boxes on my kitchen counter that it's all fruits and vegetables. I'm like, what's in these boxes? She's like, fruits and vegetables. And I asked her, I'm like, how much do they charge for that? And before she found a way to skate away from that conversation. She's like, and I got them so I could make you smoothies. Do you want a smoothie? I'm like, yeah, I'll take a smoothie. And I went and sat down at my desk, right? So I never did find out how much they cost. But when she brought me the smoothie, I said, hey, that box that is being delivered to our house, I guess like 3 times a week, um, do they have a referral program? She's like, yep, they do. I said, how much do they pay per sign up or what do they do? She's like, it's like $20 a sign up or whatever. I'm like, okay, when somebody signs up for your newsletter, then you should give a personal recommendation. You should shoot the video yourself. You should say, look at these greens, look at these vegetables, look at this fruit. It arrives here at my door every single week. And you put your one video out there and then shoot another video where you open the door and the box is waiting right there. You guys have done all this stuff, yeah? And what that does is that reimburses your traffic costs. So when somebody is done with your widget, what we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to redirect them if they decide to sign up, or if they don't want to sign up to anything, we can show a message there and we can redirect them somewhere else. I'm probably just going to redirect them to a landing page that has that video or those pictures showing the box and just get people to sign up. And I think they have free trials and everything. So I've talked a lot about that, the strategy, but now I'm showing you the software. Okay. So we're going to come over here and the pre-approved ones and the partnerships in the next couple of weeks, we'll get back into that because now we have it where there's 4 newsletters in Boston and there's 3 in Oakland, California, and there's 2 in Casper, Wyoming. And this is a dream come true for me because now I'm going to set them up to do co-regs with each other so that they cut their subscriber costs in half. This has been on the map the whole entire time. The whole time, this is what we wanted to do. We wanted to have so many publications out there where you guys can start doing co-regs with each other because that proves out our system. But on accident, I didn't know it was going to go this way. We created that whole trilogy thing. Now I got to find a new name for it. So we have our local newsletter, we have food, we have our cause, and then if you look at like what Connie's done, she's gone out there and created Vegas salons or Summerlin salons or whatever, and now she's trying to rank for those articles or whatever so that she can get high profile clients that way, right? Well, something interesting happened, and somebody at her work saw what she was doing and brought it to like the head owner. And the owner came to her and said, hey, I want you to go sit down with my social media girl. We're not able to grow our Instagram. I like what you're doing with your newsletter, with your articles. And I assume that when people type in Google, your articles are coming up. That's the idea, right? And Connie flat out said, no, I plan on ranking for every single thing that people are searching for with what we've built, and just completely sold her on the spot. So now she's coming to me going, do I want to do all the marketing for the #1 salon? Because she's asking me if I'm willing to like train the people on Instagram and all this stuff. And there's like 100 hairstylists in there, right? So things will come from this. Let me go ahead and show you this. This is what we're really excited about. See, I can click on this one where I don't have to be in partnership. And the reason why is because it's my own publications. And from here, if I were to say, okay, in this widget, I want to have Summerlin shoutouts. I probably wouldn't do Summerlin, but I want to have Save the Doggy. I want to have Vegas Fork, and I want to have Summerlin Hair Salons. Okay. Now that's how fast I've gone and created this widget. Okay. So now watch this. And I'm kind of shooting from the hips here, guys, because like I said, I have not seen I have not seen this at all. Okay, this is the first time, but now let's see if we make that black. Does that make a difference? No, that's white. Okay, that's the background color. Okay, so now this is going to pop up when somebody sees my article and wants to register. So imagine where would Stewart be if those 400 people that he pulled in like 2 to 3 weeks, where would he be if this had popped up and he had got everybody else in his other publications? I'm going to cancel this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Um, so now the next step is if I come over here to my publications, okay, this is per publication. And by the way, let me just say this too. Notice I pulled all of them in. Okay. But you're like, Chad, that doesn't make sense because if they're on Summerlin shoutouts, they're not going to register as Summerlin shoutouts again. You're right. So what we're going to do is we're going to hide it. If they're coming from Summerlin shoutouts, we're going to hide it. They will not see that. If they're on the Vegas Fork and they're on an article page and they went and entered their email address, we are going to hide this. So you only create your own widget. You only do it once. That's it. You're just going to do it once. And this is how you're going to take people that are coming in from your traffic and you're going to be able to get them into all of your publications. And now you're starting to become a media company. So the way that you deploy it is a little bit different today. So we're going to come back over here to our publications. And let's say that we want that widget to pop up for anybody that registers on Vegas Fork. We come over here to the 3 dots. And you're going to see where it says this is going to change. And this title is going to be registration settings. We come back over here, we go to my publications. And instead of going to the sign up page, we are going to go to opt-in boxes. But this is going to change and this is going to say subscriber settings. Right, G? Subscriber settings. Okay.
Yeah.
And from here, and this is not live right now, right? Is it live in the main server? From here, what's going to happen is you are going to set up your subscriber flow. And what that means is when somebody opts in on West Valley Shoutouts, I just want to send them directly to a URL. Or when somebody opts in on West Valley Shoutouts, I want to send them to my micro survey that's inside of Letterman. Or when somebody signs up for West Valley Shoutouts, I want to send them to my widget, right? Or step 1 will be, I want to send them to my widget. Step 2 will be, I want to send them to the micro survey or vice versa, okay? So you're going to set up a subscriber flow. And the reason why we're doing this is because we want to do everything we can to find out who is a business owner right away and send the business owners this way to where you get sponsorships and stuff, and send the subscribers this way where they sign up for your box and you reimburse your ad. Opt-in. Yeah, okay. So this is kind of what it'll look like. This will be step 1 here and step 2. And you'll choose, okay, I want my micro survey. Nope, I want a widget. Nope. And then you'll choose the survey or you'll choose the widget. Or if you just want to redirect, you'll choose it. So you're going to have to guide me, right? So I'm over here in the archives, right?
You can go to the bottom box.
So I'm going to go here and just go ahead and opt in here.
Yeah.
And what's going to show?
Uh, I think it's just a yeah a pop-up widget. Yep.
There you go. That's what's going to happen, guys. Now, what's going to happen is that subscriber that came in from wherever is going to have the option to get into your other publications.